Alright, who messed with the cameras? Zane. What's up, jerks?
Evening.
Alright. Yeah, I think this was on sale. You know how they have, I like to buy... Oh my god.
I know.
I like to buy random random games when they go on sale on the thing, and this popped up. Because I was buying the Destiny upgrade.
You just saw a red door and wanted to paint it black.
Okay, with all games, you go in.
Go in and play Sweet Tooth and put it on easy?
No. Oh, yeah.
That's why when I was watching one of my buddies stream Resident Evil 7, people went in and said, "Are you playing this on hard? Why aren't you playing it on hard?" It's like you're playing it for the experience, you're not playing it for the challenge. It's like you're playing it to get freaked out, not to run out of bullets every 5 seconds. Wow.
They left the, menus in here. So that's awesome.
And the PS4 even... do they even have a peripheral for the memory cards?
Oh, I don't know. I used to have all of this stuff unlocked.
They got Sweet Tooth?
Yeah, they have every guy.
I don't remember a lot of these guys.
I don't remember a bunch of these characters.
I remember Axel.
Yeah.
I remember Sweet Tooth. He was the boss in the first game. The first game I really loved.
Oh, I like the second one the best. But then I think it was after... Oops. No. Alright, we're not... Well, yeah, we don't have time to do the story on all these guys. Let's go one part. I think it was... After this game, I think the...
Oh, man. That...
No,
I remember Mr. Grimm.
Yeah, no, but then he's fast, but then can't blow crap up.
I remember Roadkill. I don't remember Crazy 8. I remember Spectre.
Well, yeah, Spectre was the best one because the... I
remember Darkseid.
The missiles...
That's a new one. That's a new one. That's also a new one.
Axel's locked. That means Sweet... Oh, no, Sweet Tooth's not. Oh, let's go. You can switch the driver?
This was cool, because this was back in the day where game companies made up, backstories for everything.
Yeah.
And now instead of they just kind of copy everything, or they're all sequels.
It was the longest I'd ever been confined. So a few people had been killed.
So, Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse hit HBO this weekend. And I figured out why it failed so bad. I think if you're a comic book fan, it's not a bad movie. I think if you just like movies, it's a bad movie because the acting is not the greatest. They did also two things. One is the comic book people wanted Age of Apocalypse, not just an apocalypse story.
Yeah.
And the movie studios didn't understand it. They wanted to introduce Apocalypse first and then probably go into Age of Apocalypse. No, not again. Not after that.
Well, they're not ever going to do Age of Apocalypse just because you already have to have all these characters.
He promised to show me how to bring an end to the curse. No more headaches. As much as I had those old...
Because they had everybody established, but I mean, I guess you really couldn't afford the cast to bring back James Marsden or bring back Famke Jessen and then bring back...
They were in the end of
Yeah, but bringing him back, her cutting her hair and then being in a, black cat suit with, a one-armed Hugh Jackman.
That would have been awesome.
That would be.
I think they, well, I was saying for a while that they need to do just, because Lego can basically use any properties that they have, whether they're whatever.
Marvel or Fox.
Okay, I got a rocket. Holy crap, okay, so that's kind of annoying. So you just drive with the,
Is it just forward and back sides? Is it just the analogs?
Yeah. This is just... The analog goes left and right, and then you push up on the other one to go up and down.
Look at these graphics. How did we ever play with this?
Well, that's like with the time when... Oh my god. Right. That's like the time when I was playing... Alright, I found my gun. That's like the time I was playing No Mercy on the N64.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, this is terrible. I almost have to get used to just the driving around. Oh my god. Somehow everyone's finding me and they're like, you're dead.
It's
Okay.
terrible, but you go back to like the 8-bit games, like the old Mega Mans and stuff, and the games are built so well. I mean, there's some glitches in them, but there's glitches in every game now.
Oh my god.
The raining animation is terrible.
What happened? Okay, I keep hitting L1 and R1 and all they do is switch the weapon. And I'm like, well, which one of these weapons shoots it? Oh, there we go. Alright, so it's all things. That's special. I don't even remember special.
Wait, what?
I switched to the special.
I didn't even know that was a
guy
thing.
ran away. I remember the special. See, I think it was the next game. Whoa! There we go. It was the next game after this where they switched to, like, all of a sudden all of the characters were Transformers, or all the cars were.
Mm.
I got a satellite pickup. I don't know what that means, but okay. Man, I haven't played this in forever. Because you could shoot down the plane, I remember that.
Was it like a UAV?
Oh yeah, it is.
Pew!
Oh, I got a ricochet. I keep hitting the wrong button every time I'm trying to shoot crap. Oh! Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of having to use the analog left and right for motion.
Mm.
I prefer that you just hit a button. Hit a button to...
Oh, you mean
Oh,
gas?
there we go. Yeah, no, okay, I figured it out. So you can hit square and then just move. Because, yeah, I'll just sit here and go like this.
The only thing I don't like I've ever liked about analog is they're so imprecise.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, unless you are used to making, like, analog moves. You, are not moving in a straight line. There's a section in Zelda where you need to have it lined up perfectly straight on. And you just can't line up with an analog stick.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can do it, but there's, like, absolutely no way you can line up it perfectly.
Okay, this is a lot better after I found out that I don't have to, oh, no, I'm getting blown up. Okay, there was a thing up there. Don't tell me, a-hole.
Boom!
Where'd he go?
This is the game where you run into crap.
Where the hell did he go? He was right over here.
But those are copters. Ricochet!
Oh,
Motherfucker!
shoot, I missed the lead, boy. Wow, I don't know, like, I had everything, like, every ending on this game, like, with everybody, and I'm like, I can't imagine how I did that. At this point, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, because this is elimination, right?
Yeah. But you gotta beat everybody.
You got 2 purple penises.
And pineapple pins.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen.
Yeah.
PPAP.
You gotta do that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what
Clam.
it is. Gas can. Oh, there we go.
I like the airplane on the boat.
Figure out how to shoot it
Oh,
down.
it's a snow effect. I thought it was rain.
It's rainy snow.
It's sneet. Freaking asshole.
I don't want to be down here again. I got beat up last time.
I think I loved about these games is you'd all kinds of little secret areas you could go into.
Oh, I stopped because I was trying to try to back up and waste that dude, and then he blew me up.
Boom. Like I know the first one when you had like the Eiffel Tower and stuff, you could go all the way up to the top of the Eiffel
Tower.
Tower.
One. That's why that one was like my favorite. Yeah, I knew all.
Was that in the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one I liked then.
Yes, that was the best one.
And the best first-person shooter was James Bond, Agent Under Fire.
No, you're wrong.
Actually, I think it was a third-person shooter, but the
Go. I don't know what I just got, but okay.
the player versus player in the local was, I believe, first-person. Because he always played against Adam, who was unholy.
Yeah.
And he would like constantly 2v1 me and Carlos, and like whip our ass.
Yeah. I don't know. What the hell? No, I think Apocalypse. What I keep saying about movies I'm watching was that, or Marvel, like is that my knowledge of the comics seems to make me not enjoy these movies as much because, like, a lot of times they're not that bad. Although Apocalypse was weird, they gave him he has like way too many powers.
Yeah, the thing is, a lot of people criticized his look. I didn't have a problem with it because there's no way you're gonna duplicate the comics or the cartoon.
Well, they could have tried.
Like, you would have literally had to have done all CGI, and you know how expensive that would be?
What the hell's going on?
Like, there's no way they could have afforded Jennifer Lawrence and Fassbender and McAvoy and all the other guys, in addition to having really insane, a whole CGI character.
Where did he go? There's the one guy that's almost dead.
I don't think he was bad. Everybody kept calling him Ivan Ooze, but
It looks like it. There, did I blow that guy up?
freaking Apocalypse in the comics looks freaking ridiculous.
You mean like Darkseid?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same as the Darkseid. Which is essentially Thanos.
Yeah, that guy, how did that guy not just die? I just like hit him with my special at point blank range. Oh, I was like, I thought Amelia was down at my feet. Amelia. That'll work. Just run him over. What the hell was that? Somebody just shot some crap at me. I even knew this.
Yeah, they keep calling Ivan Ooze. It's like, what do you expect him to look like? He looks mostly like what he did in the comics. It's just, it's hard to replicate a comic book character in real life. Like, Spider-Man's easy. It's a dude in a suit, and the suit is very easy to replicate. It's very simple. It's a blue and red
Oh my god,
spandex suit.
I cannot get that. Did you just say that over there? It's just a guy in a suit.
And like Captain America, they did the Captain America suit. There's also another suit costume that's easily replicatable on screen.
I'm just saying they did try to. Oh.
I agree it could have looked better, but I don't think it looked terrible for what they were trying to do with it.
There's just, well, and I think a lot of the issue is also, it's like, if you know anything about the comics, they kind of like half try to do stuff.
Yeah, and the other thing with the, so,
Like just giving people random powers and crap.
there's a couple of podcasts I listen to, the different ones, and they both criticize DC for a couple of things. One, just putting out bad movies.
Well, yeah.
And their other criticism is, they said that the Justice League is coming out next, and they didn't earn a Justice League. Even though they criticized DC for also trying to replicate Marvel, and how Marvel's doing stuff.
Well, no, they did it completely different.
I know they did it completely different. And the thing is Marvel was very fortunate that they got who they did for Iron Man, because they wouldn't be nothing without Robert Downey Jr. and Favreau.
Well, they didn't want. What? I was trying to murder a guy.
And granted, that wasn't even the first, like, comic movie.
Okay, squares or go. Okay, honestly, I have no idea how the hell I beat this game with.
You can use directional pad. That was fast.
Yeah, no, you use the D-pad for your left and your right. But until I found that you could hit square, you had to use your analog to front and back. You should probably not go on that. Oh no, is that the healing thing? I don't. I almost have to look up stuff just to remember anything about this game. But like, when they give like people all these powers that they don't have, and then like, just the whole thing with like Magneto, well, him like expanding everybody else's powers so they could be like, what was it? So then, well, Magneto's, there's just dirt and everything, so you can, or there's metal in everything, so you can just basically control the dirt and everything else. It's just like, oh well, just kind of made him limited everything.
Yep. But I mean, Magneto in the comics is extremely strong.
Yeah.
I mean, in the later ones, they called him the, what is he, an Alpha?
Omega.
Omega, right?
Okay. Well, have you even been seeing Legion?
No, I haven't seen Legion.
Oh my god, it's delightful.
But the different levels of, mutant strengths. Okay, I don't even know where I'm going.
You're down in that pit that I was down in. Well, yeah, but it's kind of getting to the point where everybody's an Omega level mutant. Like if Iceman is an Omega level mutant.
Because what is it? It means his power isn't...
No, it means they're like the best of the best. But like everybody is. Like Legion's one. Jean Grey's one. I just didn't... Well, that was that other thing too. It's like, why do they keep like... They can't keep anything in their back pocket. Kind of like... It's like everything's like, quick, Phoenix, we gotta do Phoenix. It's like, yeah, you can just let that sit for a minute. Oh, there was a heal in there.
And see, the thing with the Phoenix is... That storyline was good, but it was only because of the Hellfire Club.
Yeah.
Which they already kind of burned that.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of been my issue. Like, I was excited for Days of Future Past and the fact that they kind of reset all the crap from 3, but then I realized, well, they already kind of screwed up the storyline from the jump in X-Men 1, and they couldn't really go back on that. Like, you still have, instead of Iceman, how are you jumping? You know what I just remembered? Hit left, right, up. There's, or hit like down, up or something. There's, special, you can throw an ice ball. And it's not, it's like separate from your, normal moves. Like there's a couple different things you can do. That's what one of the energy bars is down at the bottom. I totally forgot about that because that was my favorite thing is I would freeze guys and then just like blast them. Let me see. Wait. See if I can see if I can get that going. Oh, I think I just did it.
But yeah, then they talk about how
there it was.
the X-Men franchise doesn't have canon and doesn't need canon, and all their stories are not...
What am I getting shot by?
There's like not continuous stories, like they don't need the same thing that Marvel does, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I think the problem is they let Brett Ratner direct the third movie. And he kind of screwed it up.
See, look. So the thing, I was shooting the ice balls, I was hitting like up, down, up, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. But then it's got to replenish.
Because I didn't mind the third movie. Just as a comic book fan, like, I don't think it really crapped on a whole lot. I think it could have been done better.
What, the X-Men, Last Stand.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it was a good movie by any means, but I don't think it was a terrible movie. It was probably the worst out of all the X-Men movies besides Wolverine Origins, because that one was just... Other than Liev Schreiber, that was not good in any means.
Well, I always liked the thing where I know it was like around the time that Jim Lee was doing the comics and it was a big thing, like Rogue never released her name or whatever, and then like the first X-Men movie, so Marie, my name's Marie.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay. Shoot him with your face. And then,
Yeah, and they kind of started off on the wrong foot by just trying to make it more of a...
to be fair though, that first time you watched the first X-Men movie and Wolverine's in the cage.
Yeah, the first X-Men movie, I love the first X-Men movie.
Yeah. I liked it even with all the silliness. You had your,
The Cinematic X-Men.
they, oh my god, that was awesome. That's right, babies.
And honestly,
So-
the first Iron Man, I liked Iron Man and I liked that movie, but
I don't
he
get-
was totally not even remotely an A-level character for Marvel.
No.
Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but, I mean, they obviously caught fire with,
Looks like you're missing it.
casting who they did for it.
Oh, I didn't even know. See, I'm watching them like the guy shot a barrel and then he like launched it down onto you, and I was like, oh, apparently there's a whole bunch of things that we can do. Oh, I remember what it is. So when you use those ice balls for your energy, that one station where you're getting electrocuted regenerates that.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, hit up, down, up, down. Well, you're already full.
Oh,
There was. I don't even know how the hell I used to hit people.
at Holmes.
Oh, okay. Because I was just like, yeah, everything's just kind of going everywhere.
What is that? No.
No, no. Oh. So I'm like, you just blasted him with your special pull on. He's like, I'm good. I'm just gonna skate away now. Boo. I thought he was dead there. This thing's red, you hit him with a homing rocket, and he's like, eh. 5 enemies left.
Look at that, Dick.
Nice. 4 enemies left. Shoot your ice ball. What? That hit him, right?
I'm almost freaking mad.
Way to go. So then, did Logan redeem? Well, I think then the Wolverine, where they just added Viper into it because they wanted an excuse to have. Oh, I need an excuse for Wolverine to be losing his power and someone give it to someone else. It's like, what?
The Wolverine was a great movie up until the ending. Like, what the hell was up with the Silver Samurai?
Yeah, that was very good.
Like, I was fine with Viper, but what the hell was the Silver Samurai? Like, what was that? Oh, man.
He was a giant. He
He was a giant samurai.
he was Shredder.
He was essentially Shredder, yeah.
From the Turtles movie, where they made him a giant robot that shoots flying knives. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Who, you know who came back last night on Raw to do his yearly match on WrestleMania?
The Rock.
Undertaker. Takes underwear. I remember the Phantom guy is a good guy because his special weapon is a homing missile that also goes through all walls and stuff. Oh, and then of course you got the heal.
Oh.
Like half of this game is just trying to find weapons. Okay, so I got that game Emily wants to play. And I literally played like 5 minutes of it, and it like creeped me out, and I was like, nope. Middle of the day too, not even at like night. So I gotta make somebody else play it. Tish. Somebody that I'll jump in when they get scared, because it's kind of like a Five Nights at Freddy's-esque.
I don't even know what's happening. I'm like flipping around.
Running over people that are running around. A turbo. I was say, did we ever even figure out what the turbo button is? Oh, nope, maybe. Nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh, baby's a madman. It's like every time you get a guy down to red, he scoots through that thing and gets the heal. 3 left.
Oh.
Look at though also like the map thing on here is just like nothing.
Yep, I'm almost dead. So was that guy?
Oh, you might as well not even give you machine guns on this game. It's freaking worthless. I guess a little bit. Oh, snap.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't figure out what that reticle one did.
Oh man, I'm dead.
Alright. So, yeah, we'll do the Switch at some point. I believe you might just start doing live streams of a walkthrough of Zelda.
Yeah, we'll probably, I'm gonna try to mess around with it maybe on Saturday, maybe on Sunday we'll try to come in and do a little, short-ish stream of me starting Zelda on a new character.
And I've got a ton of, like, random games I've been picking up. There's new games out this month, too, so we'll do a bunch of those.
Yep.
What's that right there? Alright.
Baby.
Anyway. Yeah, we'll play some more stuff. Awesome stuff.
Alrighty.
Oh, have a good one.
Yep, see ya.